action on. So the opening lineup for the Heat. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Harris, and it's Smooth in at the point. And for the Jazz, Clarkson is out there with George. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's John Collins, and it's Ferguson in at the 3. Smitty taking a look at both these teams. Neither of them are playing their best basketball right now.
Kevin, so true. This game will be a great opportunity for one of them to get back on the right track. Let's see who steps up and gets this win. This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Collins. Over Adebayo. Shot by Collins, no good. Here's Miami now. On the way, Harris. Here's Smooth. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Fires the 3. Harris, good.
Beautiful catch and shoot. Look at the pass right on time. And Tobias, he knocks it down.
George dishes to Collins. Clarkson on the wing. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Passes it to Ferguson. Hero against Clarkson. Shot clock at 5.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Smooth passes to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Smooth. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Butler. Here's Smooth. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. Taking a look at New Orleans. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now for Miami, they're still fighting, playing with pride, trying to end this season on a high note. You gotta love their spirit and that fiery competitiveness.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere. An effortless jump shooter. Tobias still getting more consistent and extending his range.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Utah. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
Right now for the Jazz, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
George finds Clarkson. Kuzma against Harris. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Morris is checked in for Utah. Kicks it out to Collins. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Adebayo, high post. Harris outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Adebayo against Kuzma. The dish to Collins. Back to Kuzma. Morris kicks to Kuzma. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Right there, you see the work Kuzma's put into his game. Didn't have that move when he first entered the league.
Outside Butler. Pass to Smooth. Driving the lane. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jordan Clarkson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
George dishes to Collins. Here's Kuzma. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Teams try to play Kuzma physical, but he has the strength to power right through contact.
Over in the corner, Hero. Here's Smooth. Scoreless thus far. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trailed by 8. Morris outside. Ferguson the pass to Kuzma. The pass to Ferguson. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Shots good by Hero.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins finds Kuzma. 16 seconds left in the first. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Smooth. It'll count. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this... Both teams making substitutions here. The Heat shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. You've got Rozier, also Smooth out there, and it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From 10 feet out, the putback planks the putback jam. Miami leading by 5. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Smooth, covered by Morris. Pass to Hawkins. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound, Utah.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored 21 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Utah comes into this one after the win against the Suns. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Morris inside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against, and he was undeterred.
There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Heat with the lead. Passes to Highsmith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
4th team foul.
The Heat have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Highsmith.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Utah here with the ball, trailing by 4. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
George is out there with Clarkson. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Ferguson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Smooth, defended by George. Out to Harris. And yes, it's good. Harris has got 7.
Nice bucket. The polished inside game. Something Harris relies on.
Here's George. Takes it off the glass. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Hero. Now the pass to Smooth. Adebayo against George. Shot clock at 6. Smooth passes to Adebayo. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Now here's George. Defense is right there. Collins kicks to Kuzma for the tie.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who doesn't let his motor go cold.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hero on the wing. And he jams it with authority.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Pass to Ferguson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Heat shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Hero. Here's Smooth, defended by George. Smooth misses. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. A 2-point game. This is to Collins. And George kicks to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ferguson. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Harris passes to Smooth. Back to Harris. To the paint. Here's Smooth. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And a new group in for the Heat. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Yurtseven. And the pass to Hendricks. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer, good. Hendricks has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about
it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Rozier for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Morris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Yurtseven kicks to Morris. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Morris has got his third basket of the night.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pittman the pass to Smooth. Pass to Jovic. Over Yurtseven. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Smooth, that's good.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Here's Preston. He has 5. And Rozier pulls it down. Here's Pittman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
His first personal foul.
Looking now at some numbers for him. The Heat have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first. John Collins, he's checked in for Yurtseven. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami.
You know, when John Collins is being utilized correctly, he's a problem. A talented offensive player and solid defender.
Stolen by Kessler. Morris dishes to Collins. Here's Preston. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Offensive rebound.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Heat leading by just 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth, the wingmen. It's Hero and Butler. Harris is out there with Adebayo, and it's Smooth in at the 1. 6 to shoot. The shot by George, wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. George has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Utah. At the elbow, it's Harris. Here's Smooth, defended by George. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Smooth, 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Harris from downtown.
This type of effort excites coaches. Kuzma working hard on the defensive end.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside, George. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
Here's Smooth. Outside, Hero. Kicks to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
That one on Collins.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
Harris outside. Cranes the three-pointer.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
George double teamed. Knocked away. Out to Clarkson. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Oh my goodness, his 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
George looking around. No good on the 3. Miami leading by 4. Adebayo passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Smooth. He kicks it to Harris. The shot will not fall. Collins with some nice D. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Jazz. Passes it to Clarkson. The tray sinks the triple.
Clarkson knows how to navigate the pick and roll. Put him in that set, and he'll make it work.
Here's Smooth. Outside, Hero. Pass to Harris. Outside, Butler. The pass to Smooth. Harris outside. Over George. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And finished off by Collins.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Hero, that's a two-pointer. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Heat lead by 1.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
And he drives in. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Smooth passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Gaining more confidence, Tobias putting the team on his back at a crucial point in this game.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Kuzma against Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal
And
foul.
some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Smooth passes to Hero. Here's Smooth, defended by George. Back to Hero. On the clock. Adebayo down low. Working on Collins. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Pass to Hero. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Here's Smooth. At the elbow, it's Harris. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Number 88. 2 shots.
And so he's good on both free throws. And that gives them the lead.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Utah calls timeout. They trailed by 1. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Smooth.
And he's been the man running the show for them, and boy, has he done a great job. He's up in the double digits in assists, and more than a few of those have been of the spectacular variety. For them to be successful, his passing has to be a key component, and tonight it was on display.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, he talked to the team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Inside, Collins. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
And Utah has possession. Here's Kuzma. Smooth with the rebound. And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kuzma. Buries it from outside.
Take that. Kyle Kuzma, confident, hits the shot of the night.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For